Okay, so this is basically going to be a gameplay commentary about my thoughts and actions during this match. We're flying the P-38G. It's the premium version. It's basically the same thing as you find the tech tree. I think it's like 3.3 BR. But basically, you get an air spawn. Use it. Climb to altitude. Use your energy advantage to bully all the fighters that climb up. Like this couple of CW21s that are in a squad right here. Basically, I want to climb, harass them so they don't use their energy advantage on my slower climbing teammates to bully them. So we'll start the video now. We're at 2 times speed here, so it's a little bit faster. I make a pass on this guy. He's the easiest shot of the two. And I don't commit because his buddy's right there. So I just extend away because I'm a lot faster than them, especially at this altitude. Eventually they get bored, so I turn back towards them. Looking to see who else is at altitude. I see that Spitfire. He's probably really the only issue. I have to make a decision if it's worth diving on these guys to risk that Spitfire coming after me later. But he seems occupied with that bomber, so I figure I have a shot and I should probably help my team here before they're all dead. P-38 has a relatively low wing rip speed. It has a low Mach limit too, and it compresses real bad, so gotta cut throttle, do some cancer rolls to bleed some speed. Do some rolls to burn some speed. Oh, I guess some of my in-game audio got recorded. My mic was recording. So I go dive on the easiest guy. Easy kill, he's not even paying attention. But now all these other guys, they're aware of me. So I just extend. I don't know what those CW21s are doing. I guess they're dogfighting each other now, because they're in a squad. I'm most concerned about the LA5 here, because I can outrun the Spitfire pretty easily, but I think that LA5 is pretty fast on the deck. So what I'm doing now is I'm turning, and that LA5, he sees he's getting closer to me. And he thinks, oh, he's a lot faster than me. He has energy advantage, but he doesn't. It only looks that way because I'm moving closer to him. So I just wait till he expends all of his energy trying to get a shot on me here. And then I use my flaps to flip over. Flaps on the P-38 are really good. Use them. Like insanely good. I go for the LA5, and then I see this annoying Spitfire trying to kill me, so I murder them. I really wanted to kill that LA5 though. So I just extend again. Let him waste his ammo. He's not going to hit me at this range. I'm going to do the same trick again. I turn towards him. I know I have more energy than him, so this is pretty safe. And he keeps going for it, so I'm going to keep doing it. Flaps out. Again, really good flaps on the P-38, especially when you can fully extend them. My aim was better here. I could have killed him right here, but I don't know. I think directly downwards is kind of a hard shot to make. You see your bullets dropping in normal flight. And while I was in game, I did not notice that bow fighter. And I think I noticed him right here. He could have had me if he'd been a little bit faster. I just turn out of his guns. I think I have more energy than him here. But then I see that's not the case, so I start to dive. P-38 is not an excellent diver, but he can outdive a bow fighter. And I have more energy than the LA-5. There's that Spitfire from earlier. I know I can't out-energy these guys right now, especially with that Spitfire there. So I want to use my other teammate as bait. It's more of happenstance that I'm flying towards the airfield. I really just want them to go for the him rather than me, so I can actually turn around and reset. So they take the bait. Well, the unwilling victim. Yo mama's so fat. So this bow fighter, I'm watching him. He probably doesn't think I'm watching him, but I see he pitches straight up towards me. He thinks I'm not looking. I guess it picked up my microphone when recording this. You're gonna hear me talking over twice, I guess. So I go for him. He's used up a lot of his energy coming after me. I'm keeping an eye on the Spitfire and the LA-5. They look like they're heading back, but they could turn back at any moment. Cutting throttle here. I'm going pretty fast. I see the Spitfire turning for me. So I come at him head on. I know I have more energy, so I can run. He thinks he can just fly over me, so I managed to get the shot on him. Bowfighter's still chasing me. I have more energy than him though. Spitfire's gonna burn up. Using those flaps again. Now in this position, a good player, they will try to turn underneath you as you dive them, and you should expect that as an experienced player. So as soon as I see him make that turn, I just pitch up and then come down again. Every time he turns, he's using more and more energy, and I can just wait until I get a good shot to actually commit. Like right here. So I think a bunch of nothing happens for the next couple minutes. Hopefully, I think I sped through it. Yeah. But I know there's an LA-5 and then there's that AR-2 from earlier. I think the AR-2 is a bomber or an attacker. I don't know if it has front-facing guns, but I think it does here, so I don't make sure not to waste my plane in a head-on. Surprised he wasn't shooting at me with a machine gun or something. I shoot him and I think, well, he's probably dead. Not. And my airfield's actually almost dead here. You'll see how much health it has later after he drops his bombs. But he does die to the anti-air over the airfield. Right here I'm actually extremely low on fuel. I decided to turn back and not go wait for the LA-5 because we're low on tickets, and if that LA-5 camps like he would if he sees me over his airfield, we're kind of dead. Well, not dead, but we lose. So I decided to go for a couple of pillboxes, which not many players seem to know you can do with 50 cows. You just gotta know where to aim. I haven't worked it out exactly, but you definitely want to aim at the roof part, I think. There might be an ideal angle to dive at, but I haven't figured it out. There's that LA5. He's using his freaking smoke because he thinks he's got an easy win on his hands. I think I have like 30 seconds of fuel here. And I don't realize it right now, but I'm actually pretty low on ammo. I ran out of cannon ammo killing the bow fighter, so I'd been using 50 cals to take out the AR-2. But after that and killing these pillboxes, I basically have like no ammo. So I'm deciding, do I run to my airfield or do I have to fight this guy? And I see not many tickets. My only other teammate is a bomber. And if I die, I at least want him to live to try to hit some ground targets and win. So it's like, okay, we'll go for a head-on and see what happens. Of course, my aim is bad. I'm low on energy. Flaps will keep me up, but I don't have the energy. And I run out of ammo, and I run out of fuel right here. I don't think I realized I ran out of ammo yet. And if I had ammo, I would have had this shot coming up right here. Right there. So at this point, I'm like, well, my only hope is basically the bomber bombing ground targets. And there's the airfield health with 1 pixel. Oh my god. So I'm like, I don't give up here. I'm like, I can distract him for long enough. Maybe the bomber can actually hit some ground targets and maybe get a miracle kill on this guy, or hit his oil radiator or something. So I'm staying alive. And I think, well, I had a thought here. It's like, well, he's pretty greedy. How badly does he want this kill on me? Because I've been pestering him this entire game. And right here, he almost hits the ground. And I'm like, okay, I know exactly what I'm going to do. I have my flaps out. I think my stall speed is actually lower than his is right now because he doesn't have his flaps out. Okay, so this is the final moment. He's going in for the kill. And he goes right into the ground with me. He didn't even have to do anything and he would have won. That's good. There's the useful teammate. Who says bombers aren't useful? This guy, he was extremely useful in staying alive. Bombers, useful, confirmed.